Hi, my name's Andy with wristadvisor.com, and today we've got an amazing video for you. So it has finally happened. We have the release of the new Omega Speedmaster. So we have done a video and a blog article on the rumors of what this is going to look like, and we nailed it. So let's talk about what this release looks like, what the watch is, and then pretty soon, I am guessing we will have a hands-on review for you in an authorized dealer. So let's get into this new release so you guys can know what the new Moonwatch looks like. So Omega has incorporated some of the vintage collectible appeal in this new release. So the first thing that they show is that it has a step dial. So on the 3, the 6, and the 9 dial, there is more depth in it. It's something that has been super collectible in some of the older references. It's hard to find on the vintage market now, but they brought that back. And then the same thing with the dot over the 90. Doesn't add anything special to the watch other than it's something that a lot of people have really loved over the years, and they put that on this new Speedmaster. And what that tells you is that Omega is listening to its buyers. It's listening to their enthusiasts and producing watches that you want to buy. So, you know, when it comes time to purchasing watches, which is really rewarding their manufacturing, rewarding their R&D, you know, go with the brand that's actually listening to the people that's buying it. So we're really big on Omega. We love Omega over here. So, you know, we're always going to be high on them. One of the new additions to this watch that we haven't seen on any Speedmaster, we haven't seen this on any Omega, is the introduction of a new clasp. Now, this is something that I am super interested in because I don't know the dimensions of it, and I'm really waiting to see what it looks like in person. So I have the Omega Seamaster 300 meter, and the clasp is ginormous. You know, I wish it was a little bit smaller. You know, the two watches that I wear most often is my Datejust and my Seamaster, and the clasps are very secure, but they couldn't, I mean, there's nothing similar about them. The Datejust, the clasp is, you know, not super small, but it's not large. When I put on the Seamaster, it's almost like an adjustment period. I mean, I love them both. The watches are amazing, but if I could pick one thing, or maybe two things about the Seamaster, is that the bracelet would taper and the clasp would be smaller. So I'm really interested to, you know, for when I get hands-on with this watch, to see what that clasp looks like. Which brings us into also the bracelet. So this bracelet we've seen on the 50th anniversary. Now the exact dimensions of this one, again, not so sure on. I'm gonna have to see it in person. I don't know if it's gonna taper, if it's gonna go all the way straight down. I do hope it tapers. If it does, it's gonna make this watch even better, in my opinion. So the new Moonwatch is still going to be offered with the Sapphire or the Hesalite. The price difference is going to be is that the Hesalite on the bracelet is going to be $6,300 compared to the Sapphire on the bracelet is going to be $7,150 US. So we are seeing a price increase, but not, I think, what a lot of people were expecting, which is really nice. It's going to put this watch in that higher tier, but you know, they've upgraded a lot of things as well with this watch. It's going to justify that. So the movement went from the manual wind 1861 and stayed with the manual wind, the 3861. So this new movement is a master chronometer. Like I said, it's manual wound, 50-hour power reserve, super accurate watch. You know, one of the things that's held me back in the past with buying a Moonwatch is, you know, if you're spending money in that price range, you're gonna want a chronometer. You're gonna want something that is rated a little bit higher. And you know, if you haven't bought the Moonwatch because of that in the past, like me, you've got no excuse not to do that moving forward. Omega did a great job incorporating this movement into the current case size of the Omega Speedmaster. There have been some new references into this collection, and it is an all rose gold and an all white gold edition. They look super sharp. I think they're priced around about $38,000. So not for everybody, but if you got the money and you're really into the moon watch and you want something that is going to be a little bit more rare and harder to find, you know, those watches could be exactly what you're looking for. So that is our first initial thoughts on the new Omega Speedmaster. Like I said, we're going to try to get hands-on at one of our local authorized dealers to give you a really good showcase on this new Omega Speedmaster and what it looks like. So I just want to ask everybody, if this is the first video you've seen of ours, I want to ask you to go check out the other ones that we've done. If you like a video, like it. If you like the style videos that we do, give the channel a subscribe. It really helps us grow what we do. So again, thanks for visiting us today, and we will see you on the next video.